Hey everybody, Panem here again. Today we have our second box of Pharaoh's Servant. Previously we opened it and we got some pretty awesome pulls, honestly. Big blast from the past. And this time around, we have my girlfriend with us. She knows a little bit of Korean and everything, and she might be able to pronounce a few of the names of the cards. So we'll ask her to pronounce the names of the foils, and hopefully we'll get some awesome pulls. Last time the vid was about upgrading the Kaiba Evolution deck, which I would play eventually, against my girlfriend's Yugi Evolution deck. And today, well, we're trying to boost her own deck. So we'll get started. We have 40 packs to look forward to. Hopefully we'll see some foils we haven't seen in the previous opening. And here we go, 40 packs. So yeah, last time we did not see Buster Blader. We did not see Call of the Haunted. And so those are some cards we would like to see. Especially since Buster Blader was technically Yugi's card, and she will be using Yugi's deck. It would be pretty cool. So we'll get started. I'll open the packs and give her the cards so she can flip them. There we go. So we have the Tiger. Honestly, do not know his name still. But we have Shell's Grave. I believe that's how it's pronounced. First rare. That is pretty cool. This special summons a monster on each player's side of the field face down from their respective graveyards, if I remember the effect correctly. That's pretty cool. And we have Enchanted Javelin. That's also pretty interesting. Next pack. There you go. Oh, we have a Nobleman of Extermination. Nice. We haven't seen this card yet. This one destroys a face-down spell or trap on your opponent's side of the field, I believe. It's like Nobleman of Crossout, but for spell and traps. So that's pretty good. We're seeing some rares that we did not see in the previous opening. So off to a good start. There you go. In the previous opening, the funny part was that all the foils were in the last few packs of the set. So this time around, we might be expecting the same thing. If you guys don't want to watch the whole thing, skip to the end. But honestly, if I were you guys, watch the whole thing. It's just awesome to see all the nostalgia. All these old cards from like 2002 or 2003, I believe. Something like that. We have Gradius. Oh, Skull Invitation is our rare. Pretty neat. We had a few of these last time, but they are pretty interesting. They do deal some burn damage, which is honestly quite relevant for our decks. We have the Science Soldier guy.
Is his name really?
I honestly do not remember his name, but I think it's something like Science Soldier. He's just epic. I used to love that card. Do you know how to pronounce this one?
I can't see it. It's not written. I think that's a M right there, so that's pretty. Yum. Shul?
Yum Shul.
Maybe?
Huh. Pretty cool. Honestly, I prefer the Korean name if that's how you pronounce it.
That's how you pronounce it.
In English, I believe the name is Dimension Hole. So Yum Shul sounds pretty cool.
Yum.
Yum?
Yum with an M.
Yum. Yum Shul. Buster Blader!
Buster, yay!
Awesome! Wow, so the foils will be all the way around in this opening. Not like last time where they were all at the end.
Okay,
This guy looks epic. My girlfriend will try to write down his name so she can pronounce it better. She'll try. We're here to learn.
Okay, so it's Bosulta And then Bull Burre Ita.
Bulsta Beride.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does resemble Buster Blader.
Yeah.
And this is awesome. This is one of the cards we were really looking forward to. It's also the card on the top of the box. Last time we got this one on the side and the one on this side, but now we also got the one on top. Very cool. The collection will be very happy, and I believe this will be good in her Yugi deck. So we'll get to continue right now. Whoop.
Don't fuck it up.
There we go.
Okay.
Hopefully I didn't damage anything, because that pack was not collaborating. Ooh, premature burial. Hopefully it did not damage this. Doesn't seem to be. Awesome, 2 ultra rares in a row. Nice. Pay 800 life points and you can special summon a monster from your graveyard, but equip it to this card. If this card dies, the monster dies, and vice versa. Just gonna check if it's any damage. I was kind of rough with those scissors. No, it seems to be in perfect condition or so. At least, as good as it can get. Wow, are we going to see...
That's fine.
Are we going to see all the foils at the beginning this time? That would be insane. Just gonna take these packs away. Ground Collapse and ooh, Switch or Swift Switch. I really do not remember the name.
I don't know.
Still pretty cool. That's a very classic card right there. Damn, the cards seem to be a little stuck upwards this time. Usually they're supposed to be at the bottom of the pack. We'll have to be even more careful. Steel Grotto. Oh!
Oh!
You know that card.
Magic Hat?
Yeah, I believe it's Magic Hats or Magical Hats, one of the two.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Super rare.
Magic. Call. Ouais. Yeah, Magical. Silk. This I'm not sure. This is magical-ish.
Oh, that's pretty awesome nonetheless. Wow. So we have 2 ultras and 1 super. Things are going good. As I said in the previous vid, all the foils were at the end. It kind of killed all the fun of having to wait all video long. Ooh, Harpy's brother. And Backup Soldier. Nice, another foil. Sweet. It's our second copy of these, but this will be good in the decks that we're going to be playing. The older decks really had a lot of normal monsters. So Backup Soldier is pretty good. Okay, I'll put the supers elsewhere so they don't hide any of the ultra rares. There we go. Put them there. You can still see them on the camera. Okay, next pack. There you go. Off to a pretty good start. Oh my god, Mirror Wall! Sweet! That is one good looking super rare. Look at that. This used to be very good before all the trap cards that destroy when your opponent attacks. This used to be very good because when your opponent did attack, they would lose attack points. I believe it's half their attack points when they declare an attack, and then you would have to pay some life points to keep it alive at your turn. But you could just not pay the life points and it would die. But it was used like a shrink, basically.
Yeah, I won't pronounce that.
You're not confident of how it's pronounced?
Ulman we the Olbun Bon? Not sure.
Well,
I don't think so.
It's possible. You never know.
You never know.
You never know. Next pack. But wow, I thought my foils were pretty decent, but her foils are very good for the deck.
I'm always lucky.
Time Seal. Dust Tornado, another super rare. Holy crap. She's getting all the good cards. Wow, Dust Tornado. The trap form of Mystical Space Typhoon back in the days.
That's dust.
Dust?
But the soot, so dust.
Yeah?
Tonne, Ito.
Dust Tornado.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So, wow, she's been getting only cards that will be useful in her deck. I'm actually jealous. I mean, all 6 of her foils up to now are useful. So that's pretty intense. Out of my opening, maybe like 2 or 3 would be useful. Steel Grotto and Monster Recovery. We've seen a lot of this in the previous vid. It's not a bad card, it's just not good. Next pack. There you go. So basically, if we take the previous vid for an example, we should notice that we already have 4 supers and 2 ultras, so the only foil that we should be expecting is 1 secret rare. I'm not sure which secret rares are in this set anymore, because we already got Imperial Order. I kept saying custom, but it's Order, the name. And I thought Buster Blader would be the other one, but apparently not. 7 completed. Oh, Thousand Eyes Idol. That's nice. It's not a foil, it's not a rare, but it's nice. I'm not gonna ask my girlfriend to pronounce this because it's a hell of a long name, but it's cool. It's good memories with that card. Just trolling your opponent with that card and then just making the actual Thousand Eyes Restrict out of it. Your opponent would get mad. Steel and no foils again. Well, it happens. It happens in Korean packs. In the newer packs, at least, you have maybe 4 packs without any rares or foils at all in them, and in the older packs, it seems like you get maybe 6 or 7 of those. There we go, another one, and another one.
Nothing important in that?
Nothing that we haven't seen before. There you go. Oh, we have nothing again. But we have the science guy.
Hey.
Let's just call him Bill Nye. There you go.
Thank you.
We have the tiger again. Skull Invitation. Another rare. So I would say we're almost halfway, if probably. It's not that bad. We have seen pretty much all the foils we're gonna get, but you never know what else will come. Wing Weaver. I just like Wing Weaver. It's a pretty cool card. Back then, having 2750 attack was pretty good. You could get over Red Eyes Black Dragon. You could get over Dark Magician, just not Blue Eyes. But I mean, for the same amount of tributes, having something stronger than Dark Magician was pretty good back then. Also, it was a light, so it just felt right playing it, you know? Okay, well, we have our Harpy's brother again. That's pretty neat. I mean, this one?
Min? Doesn't make sense.
I'm not sure how to pronounce it either. But I mean, it's an 1800 attack beat stick, and it's a normal monster, so you can use it with backup soldier in the background over there. So I mean, it does allow you to do some combos, and 1800 attack was good back then.
Yep.
Okay, and no foils. Foiled again. There you go. Cyberfolko Cold Wave, nice. We don't see this very often, at least this vid. In the previous vid, we got maybe a playset, maybe 4 of them, I don't quite remember. But it's pretty cool. I mean, it got banned for a reason. Oh, we have Miss Shizzer.
Oh.
Miss Shizzer. When your opponent destroys one of your monsters, I believe by battle, but I'm not quite sure, you can destroy one monster they control. So it's basically like Sekuretsu armor, but it doesn't protect your monster, and it doesn't have to be the monster who attacked you.
That's Dunban.
Dunban?
Yeah, Dun.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Miss Shizzer is Dunban.
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 It's either a D or T, I'm not sure. Ban.
Huh. Well, we have Burning Land. That's pretty cool. I mean, having to pay 800 life points. Is it 800? No, it's 500, pardon me. Yeah, having to pay 500 life points every turn during your standby phase. Both players. So if you have a slight advantage in life points, you could just play that and hope your opponent burns itself to death. Eye of Truth. Wow. Okay, still no cards of value. They are pretty decent though. We do get quite a lot of those normal monsters with high attack, so that's pretty interesting. They will be very useful, so. Yay, we have another Thousand Eyes idol. It would be pretty cool to get a full binders page of Thousand Eyes idols in Korean. I don't quite remember how many I got in my opening, but obviously it's not going to go in any decks. Ooh, Morphing Jar. It's not the original Morphing Jar, it's the, I can't remember, is it the number 2? I still can't remember, but it's cool. Pretty cool. Next pack. We're almost 3/4 of the way through this opening.
Come on.
We're still waiting for that one secret rare. Which will it be? Ah, we got Time Seal. That's something. There you go. I'm not sure which set we'll be opening for our next Korean old school pack opening, but probably going to be Labyrinth of Nightmare, since it seems like the only pack I'm capable of affording and that I can find on eBay. I did find some Legend of Blue Eyes, but those are hella expensive, and I don't think it's going to be something I'm going to use in a deck if I buy it, so. We got Enchanted Javelin again. That's pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys do want to see more of these old school pack openings, even though they're in Korean, and if you want to see more of these in order to make us some very old school decks, well, do leave a like down below and do leave a comment to see if you would be interested in some Labyrinth of Nightmare. Here we have Prohibition. Very decent card. Very decent card. Stops your opponent from just going around using specific cards. And no foils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. We are yet to see the secret rare. Will it be another Imperial Order? Will it be a different card?
Stay tuned to find out.
We have Drillbug. Honestly, if it's another Imperial Order, that would just be funny at this point. Because if both players have it, it just becomes weird. Another Thousand Eyes idol. Nice. What number is it? It's number 83.
Ooh.
Ooh, Shell's Grave. That's pretty good. Honestly, probably going to have to include one of those in one of the decks. Probably Yugi's deck, because it has been pulled in Yugi's openings, basically. Ooh, Nobleman of Extermination again. Nice. That will become very useful. This deck will be pretty equipped defensively, honestly. It's got Dust Tornado, Mirror Wall. It's got a lot of Noblemans, which can destroy your opponent's back row. Oh, we have another one of those. I don't remember the name at all.
Not like it's gonna help you, but
Is it like Conjuring?
No, that's like Kanche. Sub.
Huh. Like you said, does not help a lot. But it's pretty cool. Looks mean. The artwork of older cards just always looked so like dark and obscure. But that was the point of those cards back then. There were far more about pharaohs and dark magic than the newer cards, which are like cartoons.
Nope.
We have another dimension hole, or what's it called again? Yon Shuo? Yom Shuo.
No, you pronounce it like Chinese, like Mandarin. That's
Damn
Yanshul.
Yanshul. Yanshul. We have two packs left.
Yum
Two.
with an M.
Yum.
Yum with an M.
Yumshul. 2 packs left. Come on, secret rare. Korean God, Heart of the Cards. Give it to us. Secret rare, secret rare, secret rare, and we got another rare. Darn. Last pack of Destiny. Will we see a secret rare in this opening? Or was Imperial Order just a hella lucky pull? Let's find out. Come on, come on. Korean Heart of the Cards, be with us. Monster Recovery. Okay, well, no secret rares in the second box, but we did get some pretty awesome pulls nonetheless. I could just put it with the rares. So, this opening brought us Buster Blader, Premature Burial, not sure how to pronounce that in Korean,
I won't even try.
Dust Tornado, or
Dust Tornado.
that thing. Mirror Wall, the big name that nobody was sure how to pronounce.
No.
Backup Soldiers, and Magical Hands.
Magical.
So yeah, those will be pretty useful in her deck. I mean, Magical Hands is very Yugi. Backup Soldier, very useful. Mirror Wall, obviously a no to include. Dust Tornado also. Premature Burial, well, nowadays it's banned, but I guess if we look at older ban lists, maybe we'll use one that it's not banned in it, so that would be interesting to use. And we have Buster Blader, which is just awesome, and we want to include it in their decks. So that's pretty much it for today. We also got some pretty decent rares, including Yum Shul.
Good.
And Nobleman of Extermination, Shallow's Grave, Prohibition, Morphing Jar number whichever it is, Mishizzer, Skull Invitation, a lot of Monster Recovery and Shifts, and this thing that I'm not even sure what the name is anymore. So yeah, those were pretty much our pulls for the Pharaoh's Servant Korean booster boxes, including the ones from our previous opening, which were far more for collectors than playable, really. I mean, this one is pretty much the only very playable one out there, although Gearfried and Chain Destruction will be pretty useful. But yeah, stay tuned, you guys. We'll be upgrading our old school decks, and we might play a game or two at some point and film them so you guys can enjoy some old school retro battles with the original trilogy. Well, two of the original trilogy people, but you know what I mean. Old school games are always fun to have that blast from the past. So if you haven't yet, like the video if you enjoyed it. Share the video if you have anyone who wants to see some old school openings in your surroundings. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more, if you want to share some old school memories or whatever, and if you have any suggestions for further opening videos. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel to see more awesome vids. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Penem out.
Bye bye.